Okay, everybody. So I have a Mayday update and a call to action request, if you will. So we need to discuss a serious conversation here, okay, about community safety and platform accountability. Many of you know that Simona Bear Cub has been tireless, relentless in her advocacy work that she does, particularly as it pertains to keeping ex offenders away and survivors of ex offender offenses protected as a constant in her activism effort. Simona has asked for an urgent call to action to be declared regarding Dr. Christy Perez and how that situation affects the safety of our entire digital community and activism and advocacy spaces. Now, Simona has done the work to go digging into the Meta community guidelines, and the policy is clear. Convicted ex offenders are not permitted to use Meta, that is, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads platform. This isn't just a difference of opinion. This is a fact about direct violation of safety standards meant to protect the most vulnerable people among us. And why is this so critical right now? Because history repeats itself when we don't pay attention. That is why. And we have found that out many, many times. Dr. Christy Perez has a documented history of using social media platforms, specifically Facebook and Craigslist, as tools to facilitate crimes involving children. These platforms weren't just a hobby, they were a medium used to target victims and to traffic them and sell them to other adults, teenagers, children. When we allow convicted predators to maintain a presence on these platforms, we aren't just being inclusive. We are normalizing their presence in spaces where survivors and children should feel safe. Specifically, within the advocacy and activism communities, it is vital that we prioritize the safety of victims over the comfort of those who have caused irreparable harm. Simona is asking us to come together as a community to report this account. And here's exactly how you do it to ensure that Meta takes the report seriously. First, go to the profile and navigate to the Facebook profile of the person that you are reporting. Click the three dots. Tap those three dots on the right side of the profile. Find report. Select find support or report profile. Then put the reason. Look for the option that specifies convicted ex-offender. Meta has a specific pipeline for these types of reports. And then submit and block. Finish the report, and for your own peace of mind, block this person. Like they send flying monkeys, don't play around with it. This takes about 2 minutes, but when several of us do it, the algorithm is forced to flag it for human review. This is about preventing further predatory behavior and ensuring these platforms aren't used as a hunting ground again. And it's important to note that this is a community effort. We cannot allow the normalization of predators in our circles, especially when they occupy perceived positions of power and authority. Our activism must be survivor led and safety focused. By reporting, you are sending a clear message. Our digital spaces are not for those who exploit them to harm children. Share this video, tell your friends in advocacy spaces, and let's make sure the guidelines that Meta wrote are actually enforced. Lastly, a quick update on Simona Bearcup. As many of you know, her Meta accounts were recently taken down after being falsely reported for fraud, even though she did not do anything fraudulent. As a reminder, she also has a podcast page. You should report that as well. And it's important to note that this person is also speaking on spiritual practices and in formats and ways that, again, I cannot diagnose anyone, but I can show you pattern recognition, and the situation there smells very culty and very scary. And that is another reason why her touting her influence when she was confronted about this situation is so scary, because the flip side of influence is manipulation. We need to be careful, like Bailey Sarian says, get better idols. Make sure that you report this person's individual and business pages and their podcasts.